So let me tell you a funny story. Over the weekend, I went to this store. It was somewhere in Surrey Center. And I got this copper bracelet. The lady saw me looking at it and she was like, oh my gosh, that's actually really nice for your health. Copper bracelets have been proven to reduce cholesterol in your body, to balance your chakra, and like a bunch of other things, especially health things. It'll help any aches or joints you have in your body, remove them. Actually, it also has magnets. And she was like, even those magnets, they balance your chakra. I was like, okay, yeah, sure, put it in. I was getting already other things. So I was just like, put it in. And when I was looking at them, the price looked like it would be like 1,000 or 2,000. So I put it in until I checked the receipt when I've left the shop, and I'm like, why is my bill so high? This bracelet was 6,000 bob. Tell me why I'm not removing this thing. I'm keeping it on forever. I don't care if what she said was true or not, but this is now my new permanent jewelry. I sleep in it, I shower in it, I do everything in it. But guys, does it really work? Like, who knows about this copper bracelets? Does it actually do all those things? Let me know.
Let us talk of copper and what copper does to a human body and the human spirit. Our ancient ancestors and the ancient community knew that there was something about copper, and that is why many rings, the bangles, the necklaces and the waist beads, they were made up of copper. Now, what does copper do to a human body? To answer this question, you need to understand that a human body is made up of cells. Now, these cells combine to make up organs, which the organs make up the system, which is your body. Your body is a system. Now, each organ has its own magnetic field and its own frequency of vibration. On the other hand, in copper, copper is made up of atoms, and the atoms in copper, they vibrate at a very high frequency. Now, when you wear copper at any specific organ, maybe when you wear a necklace that is made up of copper, the organ around the neck region, they increase their vibration. The frequency in copper increases the vibration of those organs. It provides healing because that frequency is a healing frequency. And on your spirit, copper purifies your spirit, and also copper provides protection against any incoming negative energy. Now, if you are deciding to wear any necklace that is of spiritual, maybe the Egyptian ankh or the Eye of Horus, why don't you wear the one that is made up of copper?
Assalamu alaikum. Guys, nataka nikuibie siri. Ndani yetu, kwa mwili yetu, kuna iron. Sawa. Kuna copper. Sawa. Kuna energy, kuna nguvu, yani zile nguvu tunazipata kwa mimea, tunazipata kwa vyuma, tunazipata kwa mawe. Imagine dili yetu iko nayo. Ushaona mwanamke wakati anakula mawe, anakuanga amekosa nini kwa mwili? Anakuanga amekosa iron. Sawa? Iron ni energy, iron ni nguvu. Sawa? Haya, copper. Unajua copper ni kitu ya maana sana kwa miili yetu, especially wanaume, mnajua juu ya kamweredho, na copper ni nzuri sana. Sawa? Sasa kuna vitu Mwenyezi Mungu amezipatia hizi nguvu. Kuna mawe fulani ziko na energy. Sawa? Kuna hizi copper, kuna vitu fulani unavaa kwa mikono ziko na copper. Sawa? Sijui kama unanielewa. Rudisha akili na mwili kitambo, uangalie ulikuwa unapata wamama lazima wangevaa bangle. Sawa? Bangle. Sawa? Haya, unapata kuna watu wengine kama sasa sisi, mimi siwezi nikavaa kitu yoyote either gold ama copper. Na sijasema hivyo mkuja mnipige ngeta. Mnaona ngasivangi nimetoboa kila mahali, lakini siwezi nikavaa vitu ingine either nivae gold, copper ama silver. Ni venye uwezo sina. Kwa hivyo ukiona nimevaa earrings lazima zikuwe coated, zile ikuwe copper, something like that. Unaona? Unapatanga ile coil mwanamke anawekwa kwa coil ya family planning, pia inakuanga na kitu inaitwa copper. Kwa hivyo copper na binadamu wanaendana. Sawa? Kukata story short, kuna vitu hautairuhusiwa wewe kujua, utakaa tu hapo ukiwa bongolala. Sawa? Kuna vitu Mwenyezi Mungu ametupatia tufaidike nazo, lakini kila kitu kitumiwa, hiyo ni shirki, hiyo haifai, hiyo haifai. Wacha nikwambie, ushaiona mtu mwenye ushaiona familia yenye nyanya alianza kuvaa gold? Kila mtu anaenda up na gold kwa hiyo boma. Sawa? Gold inakuanga ni urithi. Gold, kama nyanya yako hajawahi imiliki gold, my friend, yani sijui utamiliki namna gani. Kuna vitu zingine urithi. Hebu ona gold. Gold inavutanga ingine, yani ile kifaa ikiwa kwa nyumba, kwa boma inavuta. Kwa hivyo hapa nawaimiza mkue mnanunua gold. Ndio mnaonanga Mafilipino, Wahindi, hawa hizi kabila, Indonesia, hizi makabila wanga utakosa mtu akona gold. Anakwambia alipatiwa na nyanyake, ama alipatiwa na mamake, ama anafanya kazi. Wakikuja huku, kitu ya kwanza mtu ana save pesa, ananunua gold. Hivi nimeona wasichana wote wenye nakanga nao huku, wote wale unaonanga mamizungu mwitu wote, hakuna mtu akwangi amevaa gold, na wanaivanga kwa mikono. Sawa? Hata pete, hata nini, gold. Unaona wewe nyeusi uwezi ukasave pesa yako ununue gold. Hiyo ni urithi. Hiyo pesa inavuta ingine. Hiyo tumalizane. Kuna hizi vitu zilikuja watu wakaanza kuvaa. Kuna hii kopa. Kuna kopa fulani inavaliwa na inavaliangwa. Na sasa ndio ni kama mumeanza kujua hiyo siri. Hapa nilichomeka na nini. Nikifanya video ndio naona venye nilichomeka, na si kusikia nikichomeka. Unaona? Hiyo kitu kivaa kwa mkono ni kopa. Ni kopa. Unasikia, msianze kunigondolea hapo macho kinyambia ni kopa, na ninarudia tena nasema ni kopa. Wakati unaivaa inakusaidia, mpaka kama ulikuwa unaumwa na kichwa, inasaidia, inaleta hiyo, inavuta nguvu kwa mwili yako. Tuko hapa kimatibabu. Sawa? Na hizi ni vitu zenye umefungwa macho uwezi ukajua. Umefungwa macho. Unasikia? Tuingie kwa zile nini bangles zinavaliangwa. Mnaonanga saa zingine nikivaa zile zitawata crystals. Unaona, hiyo ni mawe. Unasikia? Mawe. Kama hujawahi vaa crystals, ujui, usiongee kuhusu kitu yoyote kuhusu crystals. Unaona, hiyo inakuanga ni mawe. Wakati unaivaa inakupatia energy, una feel energy. Unasikia? Kwa sababu miili yetu kuna energy, kuna vile vyakula pia tunakula vyakula fulani ziko na energy, so unapata zile energy ni mawe, na mimi nakwambia ni mawe. Sawa? Na I think ndio watu walianza kufikiria mtu akivaa hiyo bangle, hiyo crystals, ana feel kitu. So watu wakaanza kusema hii ni nzuri, ukivaa uwezi ukarogwa, uwezi ukafanya nini. Weka kando kurogwa. Mimi najua Mungu ndio anakuprotect. Wewe ukifanya madua zako ujiprotect na maombi, kalas, hakuna kitu itakudhuru, na hakuna kitu inaweza ikakudhuru. Watu kuvaa hiyo ya mkono imaanisha tuwezi ukafanywa chochote, lakini tunaongea hapa kuhusu kimatibabu. Kama hujawahi vaa hiyo crystals, hiyo mawe, wewe ujui na usiongee kuhusu kitu yenye haujui, munaharibiangwa na kusikia. Unasikia? Hiyo ndio ile kitu inawaharibu. Kama hujawahi vaa gold, my friend, usiongee kitu yote kuhusu gold. Utaishi hapo masikini. Save pesa ununue gold. Kama hujawahi vaa gold ukasikia raha ya gold, mama, utashinda hapo tu na ujui gold na hujawahi vaa. Wewe kama hujawahi vaa hiyo kopa, utashinda kupiga kelele ukisema watu ni shirki, unaamini sijui nini, lakini hujawahi vaa, haujui maana yake. Hiyo kopa ni nzuri, na hata kama ulikuwa unaumwa na kichwa inaishanga, kwa sababu ndani yako uko na kopa. Ikikuja kivutana na hii, unakuwa Mungu inafanya kazi ya kimungu. Sasa hapo hata si Mungu, ni daktari anaweza kukuexplainia. Hizi ni vitu watu wamesoma. Unaona? Ni watu wamesoma. Mungu alitupatia vitu tutumie. Miti, akatupatia miti, mchanga, mawe, hizi vitu zote, vyuma tutumie. Kuna aina ya chuma ukivaa inakupatia nguvu. Unasikia? Hii ni elimu Mwenyezi Mungu alitupatia. Lakini nyinyi sasa imekuwa kila kitu ushirikina, mnakosa kupata faida ya vitu za Mwenyezi Mungu. Mnakosa ya kupata. Mungu alitupatia za nini? Na Mungu akatupatia akili ya kuweza kujua. Na ndio unaonanga wale mababu wa kitambo, mtu ulikuwa unapata hata yani mtu akigonjeka kuna kitu yani walikuwa wanajitibu wenyewe kwa wenyewe. Unaona mtu amevalishwa maybe hiyo kama hiyo mimi sijui nitawaambiaje muelewe juu amuele yangu. So mtabaki mkifanya nini? Mkisema ni shirk, mkisema unaamini sijui nini. Sijasema kuamini, nimesema gold inavutanga pesa. Silver, wanaume Waislamu wanavanga silver, mwanaume Muislamu avangi gold. Gold apatie mamake, nyanyake, mke wake, wanavanga silver. Silver pia ni ya dhamani sana, ni ya dhamana. Yani sisi Mwenyezi Mungu akatupendelea sisi wanawake tuvae gold kwa sababu ya Mungu. Yani sisi wanawake, yani neema, sisi ni neema. Unaona, na zote ziko sawa. Sasa kama nyanyako hajawahi kumiliki gold, nyanyako hajawahi miliki bangu yenye hata mindira nzuri hajawahi miliki, utazidi hapa kupigia watu kelele juu ya kukosa. Tumia ubongo, tumia akili, tumia mimea na tumia Mwenyezi Mungu, maombi na nature, utasurvive. Kama hujaiva hizi usionge, hiyo inakuanga ni mawe. Ukivaa unasikianga mkono ikiwa mzito. Hata kama ukuwa na nguvu ya kufanya kazi unasikianga hii mkono ikiwa mzito. Unaona, juu ni energy, inakupatia energy. Mimi sijasema inakuzuia kurogwa, hiyo hapana. Sijui. Unaona, kopa, tafuta tu kopa uvae kwa mkono. Hakuna siku utaumwa na kichwa. Hizo zile vitu mmefungwa, msijue kutumia nature. Msijue kutumia nature.
All right, so I had somebody ask me why my copper bracelets are so expensive. I don't think that they're expensive at all. As someone who hand makes their products and I source them ethically, all of my copper comes from Africa. It comes straight from Kenya. So these are not your Chinese shipped bracelets, okay? I'm being honest with you here. That's not what this is. So no, my bracelets are not going to be $4. They're not going to be $4 or $5 because that's just not what they're worth. You're paying me for quality and time, okay? You're paying me for quality and time and energy, baby. This is my energy going into these bracelets, okay? Come on now, look at this. Look at the quality of these.
Ever since I started wearing these, I have been feeling so calm and zen. I don't know if it's in my mind. I don't know if it's in the copper bracelets, but I got these from Soul Visions. I'm going to add the shopping cart here on the page and my husband has even said that he has noticed like I'm so calm. Like not like I don't let things get to me. And I'm thinking it could be my lifestyle and just me prioritizing health and fitness and eating better and drinking my water, or it could be the fact that this copper metal thing is centering my energy. It could be that. What do you think? You let me know in the comments. Do you think that wearing copper bracelets helps your mood, or is it nothing? It has nothing to do with it. Because I feel more zen. I feel more at peace in my being ever since I started wearing these. And I was not even paying attention to it until recently. And I was like, man, I wonder if it's the copper. But if you want to find peace, I would suggest purchasing the bracelets. I'm going to tag it right here. Okay? I'm going to tag it right here to help save you some time so you don't have to go searching. And get yourself some peace. Life is as hard as it is. We got to find our peace and our zen. The glass is half full, period.
Okay, guys, a lot of people have been sending me text and ask me, Coach, at which hand should I wear my copper bracelets? And in this video, I want to explain where you should wear your copper bracelets. Now, these copper bracelets, it's unique. And if you go in my video, you will understand why you should wear copper, why you should want to have a copper. So I'm not going to talk about that. But today I want to talk about where do you have to wear it, whether it's your right hand or left hand. No, try this. You can wear it on your left hand, but if you feel irritation, like you are feeling different, because you feel it, if you feel different, remove it from that hand and put it on the different hands. If you feel quiet, you don't feel any irritation, that's the right hand you should wear your copper. So you must explore which hands that, because this is a receiving hand, and this is a receiving hand, and this is the giving hand. So you need to find out which hands you should wear copper. If you put it on your right hands and you find some irritation, something like that, your arm is like it's not normal, you are feeling slightly paining, then it means you are wearing at the wrong hand. Just change it, and then you see that pains disappear. That's how you should test to know which side you should wear your copper.
But my love, if you wear a copper bracelet, be mindful of your copper bracelet full moon. On the day, the evening, the night of full moon, be very aware of it, because you won't sleep. It recharges itself, and wow, this is the second full moon of me being in a state of I can't sleep. My whole body is vibrating because my copper bracelet, it was recharging itself while I was wearing it, and my whole body was vibrating the whole night. I think I only got to feel restful around 3:30. I slept at 11:15, and I think between 12 and 3:30 I never slept because my bracelet was active. Yeah. Copper bracelets are not like energy bracelets. You don't have to rinse them and leave them to absorb sunlight or moonlight away from you. You can just wear it and it will do its thing, because it was doing its thing last night and I couldn't sleep. So be mindful of it. Last night was a full moon as well, so
Do you think copper has antibacterial and anti-inflammatory properties? I ran a little experiment. I took 2 fresh fruits. One was placed inside a copper bracelet. The other was left exposed to air. After 4 days, you can clearly see that the one kept with the copper bracelet stayed fresh, while the one left in open air was already rotting and covered in bacteria. So yes, copper can help slow down bacterial growth to some extent. These days, a lot of people wear copper bracelets to help with arthritis. Copper is believed to reduce inflammation and fight bacteria that cause joint pain. This bracelet is made of 100% pure copper and also contains magnets. Magnets are said to promote blood circulation and help balance the body's energy. And no, this isn't just a rumor. It's actually recorded in history. People in ancient times used copper to ease physical discomfort, wearing copper bands on their wrists, necks, even copper crowns on their heads. So if you're struggling with inflammation or always feeling tired, why not give this bracelet a try? Wear it for a while. You might just come back and thank me.
Most people don't even know this because it has been hidden from us all the time. Look at this. And this is what Google has to say about the benefits of copper. It helps your body make red blood cells and keep nerve cells and your immune system healthy. And as we can see, it also helped Matume. Look, copper bracelet cured my depression and anxiety. Almost 2 years of meds now. Google is also saying this, look. Copper may also act as an antioxidant, reducing free radicals that can damage cells and DNA. These are my copper bracelets.
Do you know what copper does for the human body? The ancients used to take copper, they would wrap it around parts of the body that were giving them trouble. So if they had mind fog, they would put a crown of copper on their head. If they were having neck issues, they would wear a copper necklace. If they were having abdominal issues or maybe digestive issues, they would wrap their abdomen in copper. They would just wrap it right around, and that would help with whatever situation that they had going on. Also used to wear copper on the right wrist, right elbow area. If they were having any kind of trouble in the limbs, they would wrap those in copper. If you just want to wear it all the time, I would recommend the right side. rings, right side, all that stuff, because we do have meridian lines going through our body, and it enhances our conductivity, and it gives us in our bodies a fighting chance. If you like the design of this copper bracelet, it does have neodymium magnets in it, and that does a whole nother thing for the body, for the blood.
Copper, the metal copper, was first
Check
used
out what
to
they're saying
sterilize
about
wounds
copper.
between 2600 and 2200 BC, and today its power to kill bacteria still effective.
Yeah, as Channel 2 anchor Andy Sirota tells us, researchers are hoping to one day use copper to create new antibiotics for a strain of pneumonia.
Jeannie Street has had pneumonia 3 times. It's left her with asthma and permanent lung damage.
I was just devastated. I was just so upset. I don't know, it just takes a...
It's pretty amazing to see that just a natural element like copper can solve so many problems, especially ones documented like this lady's here. God bless her. I hope she gets better.
I thought it was a scam until the jeweler told me the truth. I had just walked out of a jewelry store. I originally went in to buy a ring, but the jeweler noticed the bracelet on my wrist and asked, "Is that 100% pure copper?" I said, "Yeah, it's real pure copper." Then he noticed the magnets on the underside of the bracelet. Impressed. He was like, "Wow, where did you get this?" Matter-of-factly, I said, "I got it from a small shop on TikTok." Enthusiastic, he told me, "I've been looking for something like this. Copper alone already has a lot of wellness benefits, but when you add magnets, that combo really helps boost energy flow." Surprised, I was like, "Wait, really?" I had no idea. Thoughtful, but as he explained it to me, it actually made a lot of sense. I often get joint pain and struggle with serious insomnia, but after wearing it for a week, I honestly started feeling a difference in my body. Satisfied. So yeah, it does seem to work.
In 1943, copper was in such high demand for military equipment during World War II that the American government needed every ounce for the war effort. So with the help of the American Medical Association, they convinced the public that copper was toxic, redirecting all available copper away from healing and toward weapons. Before 1943, every hospital, every clinic, every medical facility was built with copper fixtures, copper pipes, and copper surfaces. Why? Because copper naturally kills bacteria, viruses, and harmful pathogens on contact. But here's what they didn't want you to know. Copper doesn't just protect against disease, it actually conducts healing energy through your body. That's why Tibetan monks have worn copper for over 3,000 years and enjoy extraordinary health well into their 90s. The medical establishment buried this ancient wisdom because healthy people don't buy pharmaceuticals. But Buddhist monks preserve something even more powerful than copper itself. A sacred ritual that transforms ordinary metal into a conduit for health, prosperity, and divine protection. R.A. Stein, a world-famous 20th century French Orientalist and Tibetologist, described this ritual in one of his papers on Tibetan Buddhism, which touched on the importance of copper, a metal known as a powerful electricity and heat conductor. According to his research, Tibetan monks use copper because it also conducts healing energy, promotes sound health, and brings prosperity and good luck to the wearer. Drepung Monastery, the iconic heart of Tibet, is where this humble metal gets transformed into something far more powerful. Here is where the monks gather locally sourced copper, bless it with intentions to bring prosperity, good fortune and health, and use it to handcraft stunning bracelets inspired by sacred geometry. So powerful they can reawaken the root chakra, which is our energetic base, related to security, wealth, success, and overall health. With age, our root chakra becomes weaker, and the negative karma we accumulated starts to manifest as financial difficulties, health problems, and personal losses. That's why many people over 50 start to notice the draining of life energy and having more bad luck. Tibetan scholars discovered that wearing these special copper bracelets opens up the energy portal between ours and the spiritual world, allows higher vibrational energies to seep into our lives, and reactivates and nourishes the root chakra.
Safina Party is all about the economy. It is the economy, stupid. And those who will see that it is the economy will join Safina Party. And there are many people who have expressed interest to even contest for positions on Safina Party tickets. At the right time, we are also going to unveil our machine. The engine has been turned on. Safina is coming. You know, a ship comes slowly and gently. You may think you are seeing a small speck somewhere at the back. Before you know it, you see a massive ship. That is Safina. Safina Party, the economy.
So the act is coming.
The act is coming.
You like me, why them a fight me? You like me, chewing a bomb, bite it.
DJ, bomb them, never stop.
We don't trust them, even if we bust them. We don't trust them, stay far, not touch them. We don't trust them, hope your man a suck them. Informer, me say you must them.